In episode 88, I will complete my video series entitled Fool's God by piffling on a few cognizant thoughts. As these videos hopefully garner views, I realize that I am likely to receive a barrage of scathing criticisms. The ideas I am putting forth in my videos are perhaps the most controversial topics one can espouse on. In my videos, I have opined on the hypocrisy of organized religion, the perils of overpopulation, and the inherent immorality of conceiving children into this world. I am just an ordinary individual who at 67 years old, I am approaching the end of my life. And so based on my life's journey, I'm going to relate here what I perceive to be certain truths that I have come to believe in. Number one, I believe that if there is a God who is responsible for this world and life as we know it to be, then even if this God is, in fact, omnipotent, all-powerful, and omniscient, all-knowing, then this God is definitely not benevolent or all good. Rather, in my view, this God would have to be denounced as malevolent or evil. For no benevolent deity would ever be responsible for the degree of suffering that man has and continues to endure in this life. Nor should we attempt to justify such actions because there is never any justification for permitting any living creature to suffer needlessly if you have the ability to prevent it. Number two, I believe that if there is a God who is omnipotent, then this God has not yet made his presence known to man. And if he ever decides to do so, then it will be unambiguous and undeniably clear to all of us at the same exact moment in time. No just and benevolent God would ever make his presence known only to a select few individuals. Moreover, such a God would not need any organized religion to speak on his behalf, and he would not require any of the multitudes of unqualified surrogates who brazenly misinterpret his divine will. Number three, I believe that both the concept of God in this world and the advent of organized religions are man-created phenomena. Religion and religious leaders are the cause of much of man's suffering, and so mankind would be substantially better off if he could somehow rid himself of religious affiliations altogether and simply live a moral existence for its own sake. Number four, I believe that overpopulation is a real threat to the quality of our lives and even to our future existence. Man has never been good stewards of our planet, and eventually we will all suffer as a result of continual resource depletion. Number five, I believe that man's lot in life is unlikely ever to improve, and the only way forward for us to prevent future suffering is by not bringing new life into this world. Men's minds are too dissimilar and are programmed for conflict, resulting in animosity and strife. Number six, I believe that once we come into this life, it is incumbent upon each of us to cast off those machinations which divide us and to support one another and seek to lift each other up and do what we can to make life more bearable. Number seven, and as a final thought, I believe in the hope that there is in fact some sublime meaning to each of our lives, no matter how long or how short our lives may be, and that every human life will face some type of reckoning for whatever actions we committed in life based on our own individual stream of consciousness and to what degree our actions impacted others in either a negative or positive manner. So criticize me all you want. Hate on me if you must. Condemn me to hell for my views if that is what is on your heart. But just know this, like for you and for every other person who has been given life, what is to become of us after our deaths is unknowable, no matter what you have been taught, told, or been led to believe. And so now I am left to face my own imminent demise with only my personal faith that if there is to come some type of day of reckoning for me, I will not be judged too harshly, and that I will still be worthy of consideration. So thank you for listening. I hope you will join me in what is to be my concluding video.